What's going on, YouTube? So in today's video, we're going to be ammo testing the Taurus TX22 with the FRT in it. So I want to see what ammo runs the best, what ammo doesn't, and we also did rent a suppressor. So we do have a 22 long rifle suppressor. So half the video is going to be non-suppressed, the other half will be suppressed. But we're here at Gun Hub in Sheffield, Ohio. This is where I have my gun range membership. Shout out to them. We are in a safe, controlled environment for YouTube purposes. But like I said, we're going to be testing a lot of different ammo for the Taurus TX22 with the FRT in it. So the first ammo we're going to be using is the Remington Thunderbolts. So I already know this ammo runs flawlessly, but I'm going to show you guys here firsthand if you guys haven't seen it yet. And if you guys did not check out my last video, make sure you guys go check that video out. YouTube ended up age restricting that one, so it'll be a big help if you guys can check that out. And yeah, we are going to be doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway here pretty soon. I promise you guys that's the next video. But yeah, also, if you guys are interested in Pro Gear headphones, make sure you guys use code SUGARTONE for 10% off at ProGear.com. But let's get into it. So I'm going to send this down to 20. And I already know this ammo is going to run flawlessly because this is the ammo that I've been running and had zero problems with. Like I said, this is the Remington Thunderbolt. And we do have an FRT trigger on here, like I said. Zero jams, all peanut butter. So, like I said, this is the Remington Thunderbolts. So, alright, so next we're going to try some CCI Mini Mag hollow points. So these are the varmint ones. The 36 grain, about 1,200 feet per second, and it's these ones right here. You guys can see. We have it loaded up in the 22 round magazine. So, I've seen a bunch of other people run this specific one, and they had a lot of good results, so I'm hoping that we have good results too. But these are the mini mags. Zero jams. It ate all the mini mags flawlessly. So the CCIs, I'm not gonna lie, these work pretty good. I feel like these shot a lot better than the Thunderbolts in my opinion. I don't know, it could have shot faster. Alright, so next I'm actually excited to try these ones. These are the Super Suppressed by Winchester. This is what they look like. But we got a full 22 round mag loaded. 45 grain subsonic. So it says it's good for target and suppressors. So hopefully this shit will run without a suppressor, and then later on down the line in the video when we do slap the suppressor on, maybe it'll run better. If it doesn't run good now, I don't know. I'm really excited and curious to try these guys. Okay, that was really weird. So we had one failure to feed, and then it just fed the rest. I want to run another magazine of these. I'm gonna run another one of these and see how it goes. All right, so I'm about to try the Super Suppressed one more time because at first we did have a failure to feed, but the shit ran flawless after that. So like I said, I'm very curious about this. I would give these like a 50-50, man. Like, that shit can either failure to feed or just feed fucking flawlessly. 50-50 for these ones, in my opinion. Alright, so for the next one, I do not have high hopes for it. These are the CCI Quiet 22s. So these are 40 grain, 700 feet per second. This shit's not gonna go far. what they look like. I think it's gonna jam every shot. After you guys put an FRT in your TX22, a lot of people ask, can you make it semi-automatic again with FRT in it? Hell no, but if you got some fucking CCI quiets, man, that shit turns into a semi-automatic real quick. And that's how you turn your FRT into a semi-automatic. So these are a dud. I'm not even going to waste these later on in the video with the suppressor. We're not going to run these suppressed later, but these are a big ass dud. Alright, so next we got some Remington subsonics. This is what they look like. They actually have, they got a hollow point. It's low key, it's a big hollow point, you know what I'm saying? But it's the subsonics, 22 round magazine all loaded up, as you guys can see. I personally don't know how these ones are gonna react after seeing the Winchester super suppressed and the CCI quiets. I honestly don't know how this one's gonna react, but these are also 40 grain, and these are about 1,000 feet per second from the muzzle. So all the feet per second that I've been telling you guys are from the muzzle. But yeah, so let's try to run these. Remington subsonics. I have no idea how these are gonna go. I think I'm gonna load one more mag up with these, and I keep saying that shit for the subsonics, but they're just like 50-50 with the sub. I'm gonna load one more up. Alright, so I loaded up some more subsonics. I just did a standard round magazine just to see. But yeah, these shits are like 50-50 with the subsonic or like the suppressed ammo. And as you can see, that last shot still had a shell in it. That shit didn't even eject. That was not an active round. All right. See, I don't know, man. The subsonics ran flawlessly with a standard magazine, dude. I'm gonna run this one more time in the standard. I just gotta see, man. But like I said, this is what they look like up close. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what they look like up close. Alright, so I got 13 more loaded up in our standard magazine of the Remington subsonics, because that shit ran flawlessly the second time. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give these a no. I'm gonna give these a no. That shit works sometimes. Majority of the time, no. Alright, so the last ammo we're gonna be shooting before we go suppressed is this American Eagle ammo, and it is, I believe, yep, 38 grain. And this was given to me. If you guys seen my last video about the TX22, two dudes came up to me and they wanted to shoot it, and since I let them shoot it, they gave me some free ammo, and this is it. And they also did shoot this ammo in the video, so I already know this is gonna run successfully. But this is what it looks like. We have a full 22. It should run successfully, like I said. After this, we're gonna go suppress with all of our winners. Let me load one more mag up. Let me load one more mag up of this, because we did have a little hiccup at first, but let me load one more mag up. All right, so I got one more mag loaded up of the American Eagle. Toss this on the counter, and it should run flawlessly. The American Eagle does work. So now it's time to go suppress. And what I'm gonna shoot suppress. So I got a whole box of the Remington Thunderbolts, and then I'm gonna shoot these two suppress, and we're gonna see which one shoots the best suppress. So really quickly, a lot of people. So really quickly, a lot of people that run this suppress, the slide is actually super light, and they actually made it like that for a reason. That's why we have all these cuts. But the slide is super light, so some people do have to get a back weight on the, or not back weight, a weight on the back plate, or put some weights on the top. I've seen some people use, when you go get your tires balanced, I've seen some people use a little bit of those. But another guy, he had another video, I think it was about 0.86 ounces. Was like the perfect weight for it. But we're gonna find all that out here today with a suppressor. Hopefully everything runs smooth with a suppressor with the FRT in it. But like I said, we're gonna run those three ammos suppressed to see which one runs the best. Alright guys, so right now I'm about to take the gun back there. I'm gonna oil it, clean it, just do like a quick clean, quick little oil, because with the TX22 you have to keep it oiled, and then we're gonna run the suppressor. So I really don't know much about suppressors. So this is the suppressor we're running. And again, I don't know much about suppressors, so I'm hoping this one works pretty good, runs pretty good. But like I said, I'm gonna take down the slide real quick, drop some oil in it, and then we're gonna run those three ammos. Freshly oiled, it's time to throw the suppressor on. And this is what it looks like beforehand. And this is it suppressed. So I'm hoping the suppressor's not too heavy for the slide, and we won't end up needing like any slide weights, because obviously I didn't bring any, so that would fucking suck. But first thing we're gonna be using is the Remington Thunderbolts. And this is my go-to. Like, I probably ran about, on some real shit, I probably had this gun maybe 2 weeks, and I probably ran about 3,000 to 4,000 Remington Thunderbolts through it. Works flawlessly, so hopefully it works suppressed. Real quick, obviously you guys can see me, Pro Here. Go to prohere.com, use code TRIGGERTONE to get 10% off your order. But let's get to it. So, TX22 suppressed. Zero jam, straight buttered. Yo, that shit was smooth. The Remington Thunderbolts, Hey, that was smooth. I like that. I have a lot of faith in the mini mags. If the Remington Thunderbolts are pretty good. So right here, I'm about to grab the mini mags. So these are the CCI mini mags, as you guys can see. Man, I already know these are gonna run flawlessly. Those ran flawless.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
I don't know if y'all can see that smoke. Damn, I really wish y'all can see that smoke, man. I don't know if y'all can see that smoke coming from the suppressor, man. That shit was busting. Alright, so the mini mags obviously ran flawlessly, 0 jam, straight peanut butter. The last one we're gonna try suppress are these Winchester Super Suppress. So it says for target and suppressor. So this shit should work suppressed. Last time when we shot it non-suppressed, it was like a 50-50. But this shit should work suppressed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie, this shit suppressed is so fucking fun. Hey, these work pretty good though, suppressed. So non-suppressed, they're like a 50-50, but suppressed, these are straight peanut butter. So I do want to test these again. I'm about to redo this all again too. So I'm gonna do another 22 round mag full of the Thunderbolts, another 22 round mag full of the mini mags, and then the Super Suppressed. We just gotta keep testing, you know what I mean? We gotta make sure this shit works right. You know what I'm saying? That's just too much fun. Alright, so we're back with another 22 round magazine full of the Remington Thunderbolt. We have the TX22 with the FRT in it from Continental Customs. Very low prices, high quality products. About to give it another round again, so we're gonna do the Thunderbolts, the mini mags, and then the Super Suppressed again. But yeah, get into it. 0 jams. Alright, you feel me? Alright, so now we're about to go into the mini mag. Woo! Y'all see that smoke? Man, make sure y'all use code TRIGGERTONE at prohere.com. So the last thing we're gonna do is the Super Suppressed by Winchester. As you guys can see, we got a 22 round magazine full of these. All peanut butter, no jam. So, in my opinion, the CCI mini mags, the Remington Thunderbolts, those get a hard 100% pass, suppressed and non-suppressed. The Winchester Super Suppressed, those are 50-50, non-suppressed but suppressed, those work 100% really good. So those are really good for suppressors. If you guys have a FRT and have a Taurus TX22 with FRT and you guys want to suppress it, you guys can run that ammo flawlessly, but you guys can also run the mini mags and the Thunderbolts. But yeah, so next thing I want to do before we end the video, I want to pull this target forward and I want to put a new target up, and I just want to see how accurate we can be with an FRT suppressed and see if we can just hit the target, no misses, because every shot counts in a real life situation. Yo, so I had to pause it while I'm editing it real quick, man. That shit looks like a dick on the target, but I promise you it's not. So look, the Winchester sticker, when I first had opened the box, it had pulled up some of the target, the sticker. So you can see it right there, it's already pulled up. But when I first opened it, it pulled up, it took some of the target, and that shit just so happened to look like a dick, man. Alright, so I got 3 22 round magazines loaded with the Thunderbolts. We have our beautiful TX22 with our running suppressor on it from Gun Hub, of course. Shout out to Gun Hub in Sheffield, Ohio. But we have a brand new target. So I want to see. I just want to. I don't want to miss. Let's say I EDC this, or I'm just carrying this, and some dude runs up on me with a fucking handgun just like that.
It's crazy because I don't even know that shit looks like that in person, bro.
And shit, I just so happen to have 3 mags with an FRT in it. So that's 66 shots. I want all 66 shots to hit the target, no misses. Because like I said, in a real life situation, every shot is accounted for. But I'm gonna send him down to.
And I hate to keep pausing it, bro, but I promise you, editing this shit looks worse and worse.
You feel me? I could do the 10. I see a lot of people rocking with the 10, but send it down to the 20. Like I said, 66 shots. Every shot is accounted for. Let's hope I don't miss. Fully suppressed TX22 with an FRT in it from Continental Customs. So let's get into it. I ain't gonna lie, guys. That shit. Hey, don't get me wrong, dude's definitely dead. But yeah, dude's definitely dead for sure. But yeah, that's the video about the TX22 with the FRT in it, suppressed and non-suppressed. Yeah, I think the CCI, the Winchester, and the Remington, those thunderbolts, the mini mags, and the super suppressed, I think those work pretty good, all suppressed. Personally, if you don't have it suppressed and you're just rocking the FRT, I would go with probably the thunderbolts or the mini mags, specifically the mini mag varmint. You guys can rock out with the American Eagle; those work pretty good too. But yeah. Shit, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We are going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway next video. I promise you guys. But if you guys are interested in Pro Here, make sure you guys go to prohere.com and use code TRIGGERTONE for 10% off your order. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.